Hello and thank you for joining me today for your daily tarot reading. So today we're taking a look at just doing a checkup, okay? We're just going to see what is playing out in your energies, why it's happening, and of course we are going to be taking some guidance for you as well. As always, please do keep in mind that these are general, okay? So not all of the messages are necessarily going to resonate just for you, or they might not resonate straight away. So you definitely do need to keep an open mind, okay? Right, so what is going on for you guys today? The overall nature of your current situation. That's the Page of Wands. The background influences that are creating this situation here is the Six of Cups, okay? Beautiful. The immediate causes of your situation, the Seven of Cups. A lot of Cups energy coming out. The enemy or the challenge or the obstacle that you must face is a King of Wands. Okay. The attitude that you're needing to take that is going to be most beneficial for you at this time is the Six of Swords. The action that you're needing to take is the Star. And the most likely outcome is the Fool. So the signs that are coming out strongly in this read, you could be, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Scorpio, an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay? But you don't have to be, alright? That's just the zodiac information for anyone who likes to hear the zodiac information. Okay, you have to take that with a grain of salt because it's mostly about the energy anyway, not so much the zodiac. Okay, the overall energy for you right now is the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm feeling this as being your energy. Now again, these readings are not gender specific, the same as they're not zodiac specific. Okay, so you could be identifying as being more masculine, but you can still take on this Queen of Cups energy. Okay, so it's about creativity, spirituality, being really empathic. You could be picking up on a lot of energies right now, you know, like an energetic sponge, being really quick to feel out a situation, to figure out what's going on for people, you know, just by looking at them. Not so much an actual vocal exchange required. This is all about feeling out the energies, feeling out what's going on with people. Okay, you can see the river there at her feet. You could also be deep in your own emotions right now. You could be figuring out how you feel about someone or something. You know, just really sitting in your own energy and confidently. So this isn't about wallowing, okay? It's not wallowing energy because it's being in the flow, okay? See, with the flowing river, it's being in the flow. So emotions, being in tune with your own emotions, but also the emotions around everyone else. There's also an energy of how you're protecting yourself at this point in time. See how that cup has got a lid on it? It's not open. So people at this point in time, they're not really able to get a good read on you right now because you're really good at being able to keep a lid on your own emotions. Okay. Certainly not afraid to feel what you feel, but also as well with that being the Queen of Cups energy, it's like honoring how you feel in a healthy, balanced manner. Okay. Now you've also got the symbol here of what looks to me like a mother goose with her little chicks. Okay. Speaking of, I just had to pause there. So I know someone's going to ask the question and I might not have the time to answer. The deck that I'm using is the Panorama deck, okay? Just in case someone inquires and I miss the message, okay? I used to put all the deck information in the description box, but I found that nobody was reading that anyway, so I just stopped doing it. But yeah, because I know that someone's going to ask that question, so there's that answer. I digress. We were looking at the mother goose and the baby chicks. So I could be speaking here to a parent. Okay, you could be a parent, and it's saying that at this point in time, you could be keeping a lid, and again, this part of the message is not going to resonate for everybody. You could be keeping a lid on your own feelings and emotions for the sake of your kids, for the sake of those who are looking up to you, to be a good example to follow, okay? So again, a lot of information off of your current overall energy, so it's not as if you can be completely irresponsible and, you know, allow yourself to go crazy because you're feeling a certain way about a certain person or a certain situation. And again, like that could be any kind of feeling, any kind of emotion. You could be finding that you're falling in love with someone, but you're refraining from really diving into that for the sake of your kids, or someone could be getting you really fucking angry, and again, you're keeping a lid on your emotions for the sake of your kids. So again, take that message as and if it resonates, okay? Again, not necessarily going to resonate immediately either. The overall nature of your current situation, it is a page. Speaking of kids, it is a page, and this one is the Page of Wands. So something about hope, enthusiasm, excitement, inspiration as well. And again, with that word creativity. Like, you've got a lot of creative energies going on in this read. A lot. Your Queen of Cups is a very creative individual. Even though she's one of the cups, she's also a very spiritual individual, okay? And then you've got more creativity here with this strong fire energy. And it is no coincidence that you've got a King of Wands and a Page of Wands. That's no coincidence at all. I feel that this reading is for somebody who is quite possibly wanting to advance onto the next stage of their life. I'm reading for someone who is contemplating or has straight up asked you, do you not think it's time we had kids? Or do you not think it's time we had more? Okay, again, fit it for your own situation, right? And the other person's got deep reservations about it. Okay, I feel that we're looking at some kind of blended family situation here as well for some of you, especially with that Seven of Cups being there. And there's a lot of we've got someone here trying to be really responsible and trying not to allow the fantasy of the potential situation run away with them. Okay, someone's trying to keep it real. They're trying to remain realistic about all of the pros and cons of what having a child or more children could possibly do to the family as a whole, you know. So again, not going to resonate with everybody, okay. But we do have this energy of enthusiasm. It's the starting point. So pages indicate new stages, okay? Pages for stages. A new stage in your life is really wanting to come through, okay? That's the overall nature of your situation. It's like, look, things cannot remain the same. Things have to change. Something new is kicking off here that involves either a young energy or just someone who's younger than you. It's a new stage in your life. The background influences creating a situation, Six of Cups, yeah, past energy, nostalgia, could possibly be collective, that if you are dealing with another person, they could only be looking at the pros of doing something like that and not looking at the bigger picture. Okay, this is someone who is just looking at all of the positives and not being very realistic at all. Okay, because as we all know, life is both positive and negative, right? The Six of Cups tends to lean more towards someone who is overly optimistic, overly romanticizing something. Do you know what I mean? And definitely the need for a bit of a reality check. Now, this could also be saying that your situation is that you know that someone from your past is just a matter of time until they pop up again. Okay, especially with all of the should we just say astrological activity that's going on this month. Yeah, so it's like you're fully prepared for someone of the past to just randomly pop up again. And again, they're not being realistic with how times have moved on. Okay, so I do feel that you're gonna have to be giving someone a bit of a gentle reality check. Okay, so again, take it as it resonates. The enemy, the obstacle, or the challenge that you're needing to face. The challenge that you're needing to face is you don't want to actively hurt someone. You don't want to actively piss on their chips. But it seems to be that, again, you might have to rein someone back in. Okay? Your King of Wands is coming out as an enemy, an obstacle, or a challenge. This is something that another person is wanting to do, is somehow going to negatively impact you or you and your family, because they're not being responsible. Okay, so it would be akin to reading this in the reverse position, basically, because it's a challenging aspect. Okay, someone that you're dealing with not thinking things through clearly, they're wanting to act too quickly, being quite foolish. Okay, and again, only looking at what it is that they're wanting to do and not really taking in everyone else's feelings into consideration. Okay, so this is someone who is very much shoot first, ask questions later. So it's someone else's enthusiasm, it's someone else's energy that is presenting a challenge, because it's like you're trying to speak sense into another person and they're just not listening. They're not listening because they don't want to hear it. They want to do what they want to do, and to hell with everything else. Again, the immediate causes of your situation is the Seven of Cups. There's that unrealistic energy. It's kind of spoilt for choice almost. Okay. I'm feeling that someone is just basically allowing their excitement for either a lifestyle that they want to create, or a project that they want to start off, or anything like that. Their excitement is running away with them, and they're forgetting to keep it real. If this is about someone popping up from your past collective that is overly romanticizing the past, of which I've seen that coming out in the reads quite frequently, more lately, then the attitude that you're going to need for that is basically to keep things moving. Okay, just keep things moving. Because your Six of Swords is all about the continuation of something, but it's leaving the past behind and transitioning to something new. Okay, that's what I mean when I say keep things moving. Okay. Now I am going to clarify that Six of Swords, because it feels a bit strange to me, that one. Because again, if you take a closer look at the cards, you've got this water is all rippled, and then this water is all smooth. Okay, so it's like the boat is traveling basically more or less in the rippled water, but it's getting the benefits of both the ripples and the smoothness. Okay, can you clarify this energy, please, for our collective with the attitude that they're needing? Clarify the Six of Swords, thank you. Yeah, Four of Coins in the reverse position is definitely a release. It's definitely a release with the Four of Coins in reverse. Anyone who is being possessive towards you here, collective, you're going to have to release them, move away from them, walk away from them, cut them off, whatever it may be. Okay. Is recognizing that you're not going to be able to control every single situation that presents itself to you. So again, that would make sense with the rippled waters and the smooth waters and getting the benefit of both. It's like sometimes in difficulties we can benefit from that, but also of course we do benefit from when things are nice and easy, when things are nice and smooth. They're saying something about challenged. When you're being challenged, face it head on, but make sure that you're keeping it moving and recognize where you're not in control. Okay. Getting the benefit of both worlds here. Yeah, Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Because that is literally the card of family, of belonging. Can you tell us more? What else wants to come out for that Six of Swords, please, for our collective? What else wants to come out for the Six of Swords for our collective? Thank you. The Three of Coins reversed. It's almost like you know that this person over here is going to be basically expecting you to do all of the work. With the Three of Coins coming out in the reverse position, that's someone who's not a team player. So it's like they're presenting you with this idea and they've wrapped it up in a pretty little package and they're all excited and enthusiastic to get going on this, but then you're the one that understands the full reality of what it is that they're proposing. And you're like that, no, I don't like that. It doesn't look right to me. It doesn't feel right for me. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can feel that this person's just basically full of shit. Do you know what I mean? The Three of Coins in reverse is mediocre energy. It's someone who is really quite selfish and self-absorbed. Yeah. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This one says a harsh truth is better than a soft lie. So you could be tempted to just go along with this person or say that you're just going to go along with whatever they've proposed, but then not actually do it. You could be thinking, well, you know, if I just smile and nod and let them speak and, you know, they'll think that I'll just go along with it. But then in the meanwhile, I'll just carry on with my own thing anyway. But it's saying, well, you would be much better just telling them no. Okay, and instead of thinking that you have to go along with it, just tell them no. All right. They're also saying that you don't owe them anything. So you could be wondering, well, what excuse am I going to come up with this person? Like, what excuses am I going to give them? What am I going to tell them? Well, you're just being told, look, if you feel that something's off with their proposal, just say no. You don't have to think of reasons and excuses. Do you know what I mean? The action that you must take is a star. It's a star. It's very powerful action. Following your North Star. It's recognizing when you're going in the right direction. It's also saying that on this occasion, you are going to have to look out for your own best interests. Okay. On this particular occasion, you can clarify the star. Thank you. It's a huge jump. Page of Wands. Yeah. What is it that you're wanting to do? Same card as that one there. The overall nature of your situation. Yeah. Seven of Coins and investment. Now Spirit's saying you're going to have to do what is right for you, not what is right for someone or everyone else. Okay. Can you clarify the Fool, please? So the Fool is the most likely outcome, which is a brand new beginning for you. Okay. It's you taking the necessary risks that you're needing to take rather than someone else telling you what you should or shouldn't be doing. Yeah, Seven of Cups came out off balance. So scattered energy comes out in a scattered manner. This one says step back from everything to gain perspective. It's under there. The Nine of Swords. Someone's saying, when do I get to do what I want to do? You know. Which is fair enough, because I am reading for an individual here who is coming out of the energy of being a people pleaser, basically. And so because of that, you are going to come up against a lot of pushback from those other people who benefited from you being a people pleaser. Your most likely outcome is, I feel, you're going to be making choices of your own. You're going to be fulfilling your own promises to yourself, investing in yourself a lot more, investing in what it is that makes you happy. And it's like taking calculated risks and making big moves so that you and your family can benefit from it rather than someone else and their family can benefit from it. Does that make sense? But the most likely outcome looks really, really good for you. Really, really good. Okay, right, let's get you a couple of runes. Okay. Right, so you've got the rings and you've got flight. So I'm going to read flight first because that's the first one that I saw. Okay. So it's all about movement. It's air energy. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be an air sign or you could be dealing with an air sign. Keep your communication crystal clear. Do not leave anything open-ended to be misinterpreted, either deliberately or accidentally. Okay, be really, really careful with communications right now. And you've probably heard it all before, but we do have Mercury in retrograde for the next, how long? Almost the entire month. Okay, so again, keep that in mind. Be super, super careful with your communications. That's inward and outward bound. Okay. It's indicative of travel of all kinds. So that could be physical travel. It could be spiritual travel, or just your life progressing in really unusual ways this month specifically. Okay, it's asking for you to keep an open mind also. Now your rings is all about circumstances that connect people to other people. Okay, so again, really strong family energy. Okay, it's the bonds that you share with others. It's the interconnectedness of all things. Okay, This is all about combining all of the different elements to create something new, right? It's kind of like the rune alchemy almost. So you're wanting to create something new. Another person's wanting to create something new. And neither of you can come to an agreement. Okay. One is seeing all of the positives and none of the reality. And the other one is trying to hold back and wait for a better potential. Now, that could be about houses. You could be in disagreement about what house you're going to buy or what house you're going to rent. You could be in disagreement about what area you're wanting to live in. Or again, about having more or any kids. Do you know what I mean? But there is clearly a lifestyle disagreement that's going on in this energy. One person's wanting one thing, the other person's wanting this other thing. And the one over here feeling like they're not being listened to because the person over here just wants to get the thing done. Do you know what I mean? Which does feel a little bit irresponsible. And the other one's trying to be responsible. So again, it's like, learn to say no. No is a full sentence. And see if you can present this individual with different types of possibilities that they haven't considered yet. Okay, so I feel that you're going to help to expand the mind of this other person. Okay. That's how this feels to me. Right, what else for our collective, please? So with this deck, I do need to warn, if you're not into swearing or sarcasm, then you don't have to listen, okay? This is just a little bit of fun at the end of your reading, because laughter really is the best therapy, okay? What advice do you have for our collective, please? Thank you. Okay, so you've got 2. Right, let me see. Feel your fucking feelings. Yeah. Set a timer for 30 minutes and give yourself full permission to feel whatever it is that you've been avoiding. Organize your sock drawer while you cry or seethe or get jiggy with some hardcore self-pity. And then when the time is up, get off your ass and go do something constructive. Your big little sweetheart of a heart will thank you later. Yeah. Be yourself, even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal ass, nothing ass people judging your cool weird ass. There'll be none of that today. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those asses, remember who you gotta wake up to every morning. And that's you, baby. It's you. Your job is to make sure that you're good on your own terms. Check in with what you really care about and make sure that you're living up to that, not what all those asses out there might be thinking. Yeah. So someone here is sick and tired of trying to live up to the expectations of others. Definitely. Like, that, there's no question of it. And Spirit's telling you there again, like, you're going to have to do you. You're going to have to really focus on what it is that you're wanting to do. You can't spend your entire life being a people pleaser just to keep the peace. Because if you're trying to keep the peace externally, then what do you suppose is going on internally? It's not going to be very peaceful internally for you, is it? So, you know, that's how you're going to have to look at this particular situation. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. I am taking bookings on my website for personal readings, and my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Don't forget to go check out your other signs and, of course, all of the other daily reads as well. You're bound to find something that is helpful for you there. But yeah, thank you again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.